Late yesterday afternoon, we came down from up there about 1,000 feet to here to Carter Notch. And then this morning we're going up about 1,000 feet towards the Carter Dome. So it's a few minutes after 6 o'clock and I'm heading up the trail. I wanted to get off to an early start today because between 9 and 11 it's supposed to rain, or at least have a good chance of a pretty good rain. And I wanted to make it up the biggest climb of the day before that happened, so it wasn't climbing up a waterfall. Good morning, Mount Washington. At least I think that's Mount Washington. If not, close friend. Came down that yesterday. And there is Carter Notch hut that we stayed in last night. Thank you to the crew, they were just amazing. We're in the clouds, friends, but we made it to Carter Dome. And we have 6 miles to the Imp campsite where we can take a refuge and a shelter if we need. And I can definitely feel the temperature and everything changing. Gonna get moving. Ever heard of the term post holing? It's hiking through snow when you sink down deep, sometimes to your knee or deeper. I'm going to avoid that. Of course, mount height was socked in when I went through. Now it's open. I am past Zeta Pass, and this is what the trail looks like here. Hopefully we'll get a view at the next summit. I think we have a few more today. Made it to South Carter Mountain. Not really one for an open view, so you get short range views. Things like this tree. We're somewhere between South and Middle Carter Mountains, and there's actually a view, so I wanted to get it for you while we could. I'm guessing that's probably the middle one there. I feel like we're getting good views even though we missed that first one. Let's go. I came around that way, held onto some tree branches carefully, was able to stretch into a foothold and get down. That was a challenge. $11:30. We made it about halfway to Highway 2. We did 7.3. It looks like 7.5 with the connector trail. Okay, it's about 1:45 and we have 2 miles to get up to the last summit for the day. And I am hearing thunder, so I'm going to make some tracks, get up and over that. I believe that's Mount Moriah, the one we have to go over. Should be a little over a mile left to go. We're either at the top of Mount Moriah or really close. Just wanted to show you what's chasing us. 2:13. Says we still have 2.5 miles to go. It's been really pretty slow goings for what I thought was going to be fast hiking. A lot of really wet river going down the trail, rooty, slabby rocks with slopes. But we're pressing on. We're still not getting rained on, so that is good. I think I'm going to end up just camping at the shelter tonight, because at this point I'm going to miss the Walmart run and the post office anyway at the hostel. And if I try to do all that in the morning and bounce out of there, it's going to be way too rushed. So I think tonight I'll start doing a bunch of research. I really got to figure out how to navigate the logistics of Maine, so I can start on that tonight and then finish tomorrow. And then the next day, hopefully we'll hit the trail early and get to the border of Maine. You can hear the river. Made it to the shelter, 2 miles out in the morning. There was so much rain last night that this river is really flooded. I looked up and down, there is no place to cross, so I'm gonna have to take off the shoes to go across. I don't know if there's any good route, but I'm gonna try going across this slab. Hopefully make my way around that and through there, I think. About that, we made it. That was really strong current, wow. But fortunately it was very clear, and I could see the bottom and get footing really well. Wildcat Ridge hike started at the end really easy. In between was a little bit of an adventure. Staying at the Barn Hostel here in Gorham. He said it was made in the 1800s. Cool place.